We had a break for a few days, but the Spfl player of the 21st century has continued. Right here, right now, it's Chris Sutton versus Scott Mcdonald. Both played for Celtic. One of these guys, though, definitely not considered a Celtic legend. More of a Rangers legend, if anything. We all know the story of Scott Mcdonald's brace against Celtic, but he didn't complete a brace. He didn't even score a goal here today. In fact, it was a bit of an own goal for Scott Mcdonald as he loses this vote to Chris Sutton with only 23%. So Chris Sutton with a massive win here. More than 3/4 of you people, of you subscribers, decided that Chris Sutton is indeed a better player than Scott Mcdonald and deserves to move on to the next round of the SPFL Player of the Century. I agree with this. I think Chris Sutton, probably a better player, Premier League winner, won multiple titles with Celtic. Pretty sure he won a treble with Celtic as well. He was a big player for Celtic, possibly overshadowed that during his era, during his time at Celtic as a striker, he happened to play with, alongside, arguably the greatest player of all time in Scotland. So, yeah, maybe Chris Sutton doesn't get the respect he deserves, but he was a good player, he was a good striker. In fact, I'd probably go as far as saying he was a great striker, but like I said, he just happened to be beside a certain guy called Henrik Larsson. As for Scott Mcdonald, probably technical-wise, maybe wasn't the greatest, but he did have a decent Celtic career. You know, after he costed them the title, he did go on and he did have a decent Celtic career. So, and he's had a good career in the Scottish League as well. You know, come on, played for Motherwell, played for Celtic, scored a shit ton of goals. But in the end, I don't think I can have any complaints with this poll, and it is Chris Sutton that wins this tie and advances into the next round. So Chris Sutton will move on to round 2, where he will take on Stilian Petrov in an all-Celtic tie. But we move on to the next matchup in round 1, and it's going to be an all-Rangers tie. It's going to be Alan Hutton versus Ronald de Boer. I think this one could be close. Ronald de Boer, considered a great player in his time at Rangers, playing against someone at one point in time was arguably considered by a lot of people to be the best right back, not just in Scotland, but in the entire UK. Now, is that true? I don't know, but it helped him earn a big move to Spurs. So it's going to be Alan Hutton versus Ronald de Boer in the next matchup. You can go and vote for that in the polls, and we'll see who makes their way through to round 2. Will it be Hutton? Will it be de Boer? Find out next time on the SPFL Player of the 21st Century. But until then, we've been Fog Football. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.